Have you ever wondered why you or someone you know seems drawn to people who cause emotional pain? It's a confusing and frustrating cycle, but the answer isn't about being weak. It's about deep-seated patterns we often don't even realize we have. Being attracted to someone who hurts you is a complex phenomenon, driven by psychology, past experiences, and emotional needs that have gone unmet. Your mind might scream, "This is wrong," but your heart pulls you in a completely different direction. Let's break down why this happens. First, let's talk about emotional attachment and our childhood. The blueprints for our relationships are often drawn when we're very young. If you grew up in a home where love was mixed with pain, maybe there was neglect, harsh criticism, or love that was only given after you were punished, your subconscious might have learned to link love with suffering. For instance, if a parent only showed affection after being harsh, you might later find yourself attracted to a partner who belittles you. Why? Because on some deep, unconscious level, that painful dynamic feels familiar. It feels like home. It feels like love. Another huge factor is low self-esteem. If you don't believe you're worthy of respect and kindness, you're more likely to accept a relationship that reinforces that negative belief. The emotional harm from a partner doesn't feel like a red flag. Instead, it feels like a confirmation of what you already think about yourself. Imagine someone who constantly tells themselves, "I'm not good enough." They might stay with a partner who mocks their dreams or criticizes their appearance because, in their mind, they think, "This is all I deserve. Who else would want me?" The toxic relationship becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Then there's the savior complex, this illusion that you can fix someone. Some people are drawn to difficult or damaging partners because they see it as a project or rescue mission. They believe that their love, their patience, and their sacrifice will be the magic ingredient that transforms the other person. You might hear them say things like, "He's just misunderstood," or "If I just love her more, she stopped being so angry." They pour all their energy into trying to heal their partner, ignoring the painful truth that real, lasting change can only come from within that person. You can't love someone into changing their fundamental character. Have you ever heard of a trauma bond? Emotionally harmful relationships are often not all bad, all the time. That's what makes them so addictive. They swing wildly between cruelty and kindness, creating an intense emotional roller coaster. One moment, your partner is tearing you down with hurtful words. The next, they're showering you with apologies, gifts, and tender affection. This unpredictability creates a powerful psychological hook. You become addicted to the highs that follow the lows, always clinging to the hope that the good moments will finally last. This cycle doesn't make you want to leave. It traps you, making you more and more attached. Of course, we also have to talk about the simple, profound fear of being alone. For many, the thought of facing an empty apartment or the social stigma of being single is more terrifying than the daily pain of a bad relationship. The loneliness feels like a vast, scary void. So they choose the devil they know. They are fully aware that the relationship is draining them and damaging their spirit. But they think, "At least I have someone." They prefer the familiar pain over the unknown emptiness, staying in a situation that chips away at their soul day by day. Finally, some of us have been taught to confuse love with suffering. Through cultural stories, movies, or even our own family histories, we may have absorbed the idea that true love is supposed to be hard, full of drama, sacrifice, and pain. We see extreme jealousy not as a red flag for control, but as a passionate sign of how much they care. We interpret their need to know where we are at all times as protectiveness, not possessiveness. In this distorted view, a peaceful, stable relationship seems boring. The pain becomes proof of the love's depth and intensity, when in reality it's just proof of its toxicity. So what does this all mean? If you find yourself repeatedly attracted to people who hurt you, it doesn't mean you're flawed or weak. It's a powerful signpost pointing toward unhealed wounds from your past. Recognizing these patterns is the crucial first step to breaking the cycle. It's the beginning of a journey toward building relationships that are based on mutual respect, kindness, and support, not on pain. Remember this, a healthy relationship will never require you to shrink yourself. It will never ask you to suffer in order to feel loved. It should build you up, not break you down. If this video resonated with you, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We're all about understanding ourselves better so we can choose healthier, happier lives. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship like this? Sharing your story might be the first step toward healing. Thanks for watching.